Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all's going well for you. Welcome to Get Jacked. Now today we're doing something a little bit different, obviously, and I'm gonna be showing you around the place. So in the last subscriber special I did, I think it was 20,000 subscribers. I showed you around my apartment, and I got you, I don't know, acquainted with my lifestyle, I guess. My very crazy lifestyle, which involves me sitting in front of this chair, in front of these screens all the time. Now, I'm gonna be showing you around my new place. So, we moved out to this place a while back now. I've been working on art for a long time. I actually didn't really mention it too much in the series, just every once in a while when I got like overwhelmed with everything that was going on. So, I moved across the city, got to a new place, and in the last subscriber special, I believe it was 20,000 when we hit that. So, it's been a bit. It's been quite a while, and we actually surpassed the last milestone, I guess, that I've been wanting to do a video on for a bit. So we hit 50,000 subscribers quite a bit ago, and we're getting up on the 60,000 mark. I mean, we're not that close, but we're getting there. So I've been working really hard on this ARK series and just didn't have time to like put together something too intense. I've also been like getting everything set up in this place for a while. It's taken like, I feel like 2 months to like get fully set up. So I feel like I'm finally in the point where I want to show you around and we can do again what we did last time, because people seem to like that. So I wanted to do it again and show you also my new PC. So I've been building it. I built it right before moving here, actually finished it all up. I basically took all the pieces from my old one, put them into a new PC, and then rebuilt another one completely. So I've got two. I've got a backup just in case anything might happen, but the new one I think looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you through that. I'll take you through the house just a little bit, show you around like my my place, I suppose. It's nothing too fancy. I mean, we're close to Denver is where we are now, so I really like the area. It's really cool. We can actually see the mountains from right outside, so it's actually a pretty sweet spot. But I'll take you through that later. First, why don't we get into this PC? I'll show you what I've got going on. Alright, so here's the most important thing in the entire house, and I'm not even joking about that. So I built this thing so the cable management in here is also... I'm just going to be talking about cable management all day. But anyway, cables are a little bit goofy over in this section. I still have to add a hard drive in. I've actually been waiting for... Actually, now that I look at it, I've been waiting for a bracket for a hard drive, and I just realized that these are actually in here. I wish I would have actually looked. The window doesn't show that portion. Now, I took everything from my old PC. I had all of it in here, and then I removed it all from here, put all new stuff, and then built a new PC with the old parts. I know that's confusing, but anyway, I ended up with two PCs in the end. Now, I've got the GTX 1070. I feel like it's pretty good, like compared to like anything in the line. I mean, a 1080 is obviously better, but for the price, 1070 I feel like is the way to go. I've got now, I did have 12 gigabytes of RAM, and now we've got 32 there. So that has probably made the biggest difference out of any upgrade I've made on the computer. We've got you can't really see the processor part because I've got a huge heat sink over it, but underneath there, I've got an i7-7700K, so it's a decent processor. Definitely helped my upload or my rendering speeds and stuff like that for videos. Nothing too fancy around the back. I mean, we've obviously got a fan mounted in the back, two fans mounted up top, and then two fans in the front, which you can't really see. They do have LEDs with them as well. Now, I do want to upgrade this to 1,000 watt, something that I've probably been working on for ever. I've been saying that I wanted 1,000 watt, but I mean, what? This is holding up for now until my PC runs out of power at some point. But graphics cards nowadays, I feel like are actually running a little bit better than they used to. So I mean, less power or something like that. Now I do have an SSD tucked away down in there. That runs pretty much just startup operations and ARK. So that's dedicated to that. And then the rest is storage, obviously, in that hard drive. So that's going to be that. I mean, I tried my best to get cables in the back. It has like kind of like a hidden hatch, but it's always a work in progress, even with computers, I feel like. So I'm always adding more and taking away stuff. So anyway, let's move on to the rest of the place. I'll show you around. Alright, so here it is, just as if you were coming in. So anyway, this is my old computer, so we've got that set up. Again, cable management just is subpar. But we've got that over here. This is my backup, just in case. I've given it to my girlfriend so she can use that as, it's a glorified, well, she plays Civilization, so I guess it's a video game. Anyway, we've got the high ceilings in here, so the acoustics might be a little bit goofy as I walk through it. So if I sound weird, that might be why. I've got the couch here. The segment that we had in the old place, it was right there, is now in the bedroom as the dog's bed because it did not fit in this area. A thing that I really wanted when I was looking for a place was a fireplace, and I mean, you had to make a compromise. It's an electric fireplace, so it doesn't really count as one, but I mean, it works. This is probably my favorite piece of artwork that we've got. We usually just collect them from like everywhere. We've got like random ones, like this area over here leads to, that's where like my guest bedroom is, or office type area. This is the bathroom right next to it, so nothing too crazy. We've got just random artwork spread around. We like to get it whenever we go someplace. We get some like form of artwork or something. But we're on the third floor as well, so we actually overlook the mountains. It was kind of like let me see if I can see out there. It was kind of cloudy, but you can see the mountains out there. If you like go out onto the deck, you can actually see it. We've got like a little patio out here, our own like kind of sectioned off area, and when it's not like gloomy and kind of like dark out, you can definitely see that. So anyway, basic kitchen, most important thing in the kitchen right there. One of the other most important things up there, just kidding, I don't like drink that much, but I'm actually out of the Grey Goose that I was bragging about last time, and now this is where it's at. I'm all about that gin. But anyway, I've got the fish tank here. Let me show you a little bit. I hope it doesn't like get too glary, but so this is what I like to work on. I love having fish tanks because my degree is in aquatic biology, so I obviously like to take care of that kind of stuff. I like to keep sharp. I know this isn't much, but I definitely like to keep track of the water, test its pH, nitrates, and stuff like that, and it's very interesting to me. Anyway, we've got some random ones up top, just kind of schooling fish. I guess you can't really see with the flash, but she probably hates this. The angelfish there, second angelfish right there. So those are them. It's pretty well kept. I try my best, but it is a live aquarium too, so like stuff like that right there, that plant and that plant, those are both real. And I found that plants are actually harder to keep alive inside of aquariums because I don't know, you got to get the right nutrients and stuff. Fish are pretty easy when you think about it. But anyway, that, I guess, dramatic spin around, that probably looks horrible on camera, but that is the basics of like our living space, I guess. And then we've got the bedroom and dogs area over here. Might take a second to focus. Yeah, all the lighting is really different, so I see like it popping in and out. So we've got this little hallway here, more of our like sun and moon stuff, and then we go into the bathroom. We've got closets on both sides, mine and hers behind me, but let me turn on the light so it doesn't look like a dungeon in here. Pretty decent bathroom, actually. Probably the best one that I've personally had, so my hair looks really goofy. I didn't check my hair before this because I figured we wouldn't be going past any mirrors. I tried to avoid them, but I mean, what are you going to do? Now, anyway, I think that's the basics of the living area. I really like it. This is a really cool spot. A lot better than our last place, but we moved here basically because the girlfriend got a job out in this area, so we moved to kind of like the nicer area, but that's that. Look it. Hasn't moved an inch. What's up, Maya? Yeah, doesn't care. Alright, so I hope that was a decent overview. I mean, I didn't want to show some things. Obviously, I can't like go outside and walk around the building and show off all that because I don't want... I mean, as much as I like you guys, I don't really want you showing up to my place. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a good way to kind of... I don't know. It's hard to interact with you guys too much because I don't usually do the webcam. And the reason I don't usually do webcam is because... an official, like, I'm doing videos over like long periods of time, so I mean some videos are shot over multiple days. I mean, I can't just sit down all at once, you know. I would be like changing outfits every like 5 seconds in the video, or not 5 seconds, but you know, cuts and stuff. It would be totally different times of the day, and it's all just goofy. So that's why I don't do that. Probably once I start doing longer on more unedited stuff. I think when we get into the new series and stuff, I can do that. I'll probably start doing a few more webcams, and I know for other like games and stuff, I can do that as well. So as for Ark, obviously we're not doing as much as we are on our official that we were on. So we've moved in with our allies, and we're going to be doing stuff from there. That one's probably going to be focused a lot more on PvP, like end game PvP, bosses, that kind of stuff, because we don't need to build any more stuff. It's mostly just maintaining and dinos and stuff. So that's what's going to go on with that series. As for the Ragnarok one, I'm going to be playing on the unofficial server that I set up for a while until official release probably, but I might also mix in some ones on official Ragnarok into that series as well, because that will give a little bit more action to what will normally be pretty much just learning Ragnarok and like the base locations and like that kind of stuff. But that series is definitely gonna have a lot of cool stuff in it that I have never been able to do on like the island map. I might actually add the center into that too, because I want to get a good idea of what's going on in the center as of late. There's also a big update to Ragnarok that I really want to take a look at when that comes out, and that should be like the middle of the month. So Ark's update or like release like changing kind of pushed me back a little bit on everything that I wanted to do, but it should be okay. So Dark and Light, we're getting decent in that. I really like the game, and I'm going to be continuing that because obviously it's a good game. So I wanted to get this vlog out. I guess I haven't really done a vlog or anything like that since that subscriber special, and I'm actually getting like really bad allergies or something. I don't know, like I haven't had any problems all summer, but now I'm like sneezing like crazy. My eyes are like getting red, and it's getting really ridiculous. So if my voice sounds a little bit more nasally or something, that's why. But that's where we're going to stop for today. If you like this video, if you like these kind of vlogs, definitely hit that thumbs up. If they do get a decent amount of support, what I want to do is weekly do Q&As. Now, my Q&As have usually been not with a face cam or anything like that, but I can get like a normal webcam. I actually don't even have a webcam that I'd use for like anything, so I can get one of those. If people want that kind of stuff, I can do weekly Q&As, and we can do them all like on Sundays or something like that. So let me know what you think in the comments below. But other than that, that's where we're gonna stop for today. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.